Well, hello from American Remembrance. My name is Flynn Holbrook. I'm the CEO. Our mission at American Remembrance is to help funeral homes succeed in the digital age. And today we are going to jump right into that with a little introduction to the Facebook Power Editor for advertisement, Facebook ad setup, so ad setup and targeting. So let's just jump right in. We're going to start off looking at the Remember Heroes Facebook page, which is a brand that American Remembrance manages. So Remember Heroes was set up to deliver flowers to the graves of veterans and return to their families really engaging virtual memorial wall. So you can see our Facebook page here. Very clear brand and image. It's very consistent. 11,400 likes. And we can scroll down here and see a couple of the posts. You can see plenty of links and tags here. Very visual. And you'll see that most are like this. And we've got some comments from other folks. But let's just jump right in and take a look at this boost post. If you have a Facebook page, you are probably familiar with this already. You can click Boost Post and set a budget, and Facebook will calculate the estimated reach. Now, you can, by default, it's set on people who like your page and their friends. But if we go to the second option, you get a few more targeting options here. So, country, city, states. You can target to your city. You can target by age, by gender. You can look at interests. So for Remember Heroes, very veteran focused, we could do United States Army. We could do United States Navy. Maybe we can. There we go. So you can punch in, try to target people who are interested in those pages, and set your budget. So real simple, not very many options. So now I'll show you the power of the Facebook Power Editor. So we just go to facebook.com/Power Editor, and it should log you right in. Here's my account. It's already on my recent campaigns. You can see some of the campaigns here that we've run in the past. So let's just jump right in. We'll create a new ad, and I'll just put it for now under an existing campaign. We'll call Indiegogo campaign. All right, so here's our ad. Yep, here's our new ad. We need to name our new ad, so we'll call this a test ad, and we'll choose an objective for this ad. So what do we want this ad to accomplish? Well, do we want people to click on it and go to our website? People to not only go to our website but purchase something from our website? Do we want people to engage our posts? So share a post, like a post, comment on a post. We want to get page likes from this ad. App installs and app engagement. I don't know how many funeral homes have apps, but if you do, those may be for you. Offer claims or event responses. So for our example, let's just go with page likes today. And then that opens up a whole another set of options. So I want to hit on these two little bullet points, these two little bubbles here that you can click. So you can run this for a Facebook page or for a sponsored story about people liking your page. So that's kind of complicated, but normally sponsored stories are typically a lot cheaper to run than your typical Facebook ad. So keep that in mind, play around with that option. For now, we'll stick with for the Facebook page. So where? Well, the Remember Heroes page. I manage a couple of pages here, so we'll stick with Remember Heroes. The landing page, well, you can select timeline, photos, map, whatever. We're going to go with timeline. And then what do we want our text to be? So we'll punch in some text. You can see as you move through these options, Facebook creates your ad over here on the right. and it begins to calculate your potential audience. So far we're at 180 million people on Facebook who live in the United States and who are not connected to Remember Heroes. So probably the entire U.S. population on Facebook, more or less. We can select an image for our ad. We will skip that for now. You can track conversions if you want to track when people click on your ad and then determine what that person does on your website. You can use conversion tracking. So now we need to decide, where do we want our ad to show up? Do we want it to show up on all of Facebook, on people's news feed, mobile or desktop only, mobile only, or do we want it on the right-hand columns? We're going to just leave it on all of Facebook for now, for our example. Mobile devices, you can select iOS or Android devices, and you can only show when mobile users are connected to Wi-Fi. So these options are probably more important if you have an app, especially if it's a game. It's going to be slow on the wireless, the 3G signal. So now we move on to our next little bullet point, which is audience. So this is where we get into our targeting. So you can set a custom audience, which is, of course, you can use an existing targeting group first if you've already set up a targeted group. But a custom audience is, let's say that you have a list of email addresses of previous clients. You can input that list into the Power Editor, and you can re-engage those people. So your brand will show up in front of them, especially if they were already a client, just staying at the top of their mind. Or you could leave this blank, and you could say, you know what, I don't want to market to my previous clients, and you could put all those clients in excluded audiences. So just a couple options, and you can use both of these to include maybe the First Baptist Church, but exclude your previous clients. So location, you can get all the way down to zip code. So everywhere, city, state, and zip code. Pretty easy there. Age, set an age range. Gender, all straightforward. Languages, so you can determine which language. Now, clearly, if you select a language, you probably should have some of that language on your Facebook page or on your website, wherever you're driving people. This is an excellent way to target specific groups of people like Hispanics or Asians with a language target. Graduation years, not sure that that's too important for you. You can get into more demographics here. If you're interested, say there was a big workplace near you, and you wanted to target those employees. So precise interest. This is again, for our example, you could punch in Army here. So you see audience 13.6 million for that one. So you could play around with different interests. So this might be a good example of using this. Would be if you had advertised. Let's say you sponsored a high school football team. They had a Facebook page. You could put their page in as an interest and target people who probably saw your print ad or heard your announcement in the stadium. Reach out and touch those people a second time. Now this next little bit, very interesting. So Facebook obviously collects a lot of data on its users. So you can actually access some of that data to target ads. Pretty interesting. So it provides you with these categories. So we're going to skip over the first two. We'll jump right into job status. You can try to attack these two groups of people. So it gives you two choices there. You can jump into family status. So maybe you want to target baby boomers. There's an option there for that. You can target mobile device users if you want folks browsing mobile. You can also get into politics, which is kind of interesting. Conservative or liberal. This is kind of an interesting way to go about targeting. Say for instance your Facebook page, you put up two posts, and one of those would resonate with a conservative audience, one with a liberal audience. Well, you can target your ad to reach the conservatives or the liberals. Or say you focus a lot on cremation. Typically, your liberal audiences are higher rates of cremation, so you might want to target your cremation ads to your liberal group here. So we'll go through a couple more of these. So there's some pretty interesting ones here. Axiom provides some demographics on the home, so you can try to target on home value, for instance, here, or dwelling type. All pretty good options, especially if you're targeting high or low end, high or low income earners. You can also try to get renters. You can look at household size. May or may not be a good target for you. Look at folks' financials. Do they pay with cash? Do they pay with credit card? Pretty interesting targets here. You can also, let's just jump right into Datalogix. Demographics. Let's go under demographics. So this provides you some pretty basic stuff. Is there a veteran in the household? Lifestyle. Are they an affluent baby boomer? Auto enthusiast? A corporate exec? So it gives you quite a few options here to target by. Just kind of scroll through these and let you take a look. Let's just jump under Epsilon real quick. Epsilon provides some business statistics and some more demographics, occupations. So pretty neat. So Epsilon and DLX and Axiom are all Facebook data partners, so they help Facebook analyze data, have access to it, and then share their results. And they also have databases of their own that they try to match Facebook data up to. So these are extremely useful. So these are all options that you don't get with your normal boost post on your page. You need to be in the Power Editor to see all these options. So another option, you can target users who are connected to something. So maybe you want to target users who are connected to your town's Facebook page or to that high school where you sponsored their football team. Maybe you want to target users who are connected in some way. I was going to punch in my high school, but it doesn't look like Facebook's autoloader is grabbing it there. But so you can play with that and find groups. So target users who are not already connected to. It's probably smart to put your Facebook page in this box. You can see Remember Heroes there, loads automatically in there. You probably, especially if they already like your page, you don't want to promote ads to them because you're already reaching them with your organic Facebook reach. And then friends of connections. You know, if there's a particular group of people that you have reached into with a like on your page or a friend, you can try to target that group of people here. So once you set all of these different options, so we're gonna just set a few here to reduce our target number of people. I'm just going to select some options here that would be funeral home appropriate. Let's say we want fairly high income folks. All right, great. So that's a couple of options. Let's move on to optimization and pricing here. So with our options, people who live in 76109, which is our zip code here, are between 52 and 63, have home market values between $250,000 and $500,000, and who are not already connected to Remember Heroes. Now we're going to look at what it costs to target that group of people. And you can see that audience estimates aren't available. That's because we're using one of those third-party data providers' data. So let's look at CPC. CPC is cost per click. So every time someone clicks on your ad, you'll pay some amount of money. So Facebook suggests, based on your competition for this targeted group of people, 59 cents to 65 cents per click. That's actually pretty cheap. I'm fairly surprised at that, actually. So you can see the high end of this 65 cents, and you can enter your own bid. What will happen, you'll be basically bidding against the other ad buyers for that particular group of people, and whoever has the highest bid obviously wins the auction. Max bid per 1,000 impressions is CPM, so cost per impression. So for every 1,000 people who see your ad, you will pay whatever this amount is, 7.5 cents per 1,000 impressions. So that doesn't mean clicks. That just means that 1,000 people saw the ad on Facebook somewhere, and you can adjust again that number. So optimize CPM. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. You can let Facebook just kind of do it automatically, or you can manually set the bid. So how much do you want to pay per click? What about 1,000 unique people reach? So unique reach means 1,000 different people see the ad. You can also bid on 1,000 social impressions, which again is 1,000 people seeing that ad. And then an action. So an action on a post would be someone commented, shared, liked the post. So you can just bid per action there. So you've got a couple of different options on optimizing what you pay for your ads, and all of these factors, whether it's creative audience or optimization pricing, all factor into what you're trying to accomplish with the ad. So our advice is to very clearly define what your ad is doing, what is the purpose of the ad, and then really thinking through all of these different options that Facebook gives you. So this has been a really brief overview of ads in the Facebook Power Editor. You can get to the Facebook Power Editor by going to facebook.com/Power Editor, and that will load it up for you. I would check it out if you already have a Facebook page. It's free. It's a tool provided by Facebook. If you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to us. We'd be happy to try to help you in any way that we can. Again, this is American Remembrance, and we appreciate taking the time to check out this little bit of information on the Power Editor. So thank you very much.